Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. First of all, if you guys could please smash that like button, you know the drill. If you could leave a comment down below, even better. Super helps the channel out. It's Tuesday morning. We're back in the shops bright and early. I stayed a little bit late last night to get the 2016 Ford Fiesta done, so we're gonna dip inside the spray booth and check that out. All right. So there she is. Came out really good, guys. Really happy with the performance of the spray booth last night. The last couple jobs have been pretty good, actually. I'm really liking the airflow. This is a pretty clean job. There's a couple nibs here and there, but nothing crazy. Nothing landed in the paint, especially on white. It can be critical if something lands in the paint or in your clear, like a little black speck or something, but the spray booth performed really well for me last night. So there is our front bumper cover. Looks pretty dang good. You can just see how good the paint turned out. Like I said, I do have a couple nibs here and there, but nothing crazy. It'll sand and polish right out. It's our replacement fender, and we went ahead and blended the door. Now you can see I didn't go much into the door. If you look right there, you can see my white base coat kind of fades out and kind of stops, goes into clear. You can see I didn't go much past this mirror either. So there you guys have it. Really happy with the 2016 Ford Fiesta repair so far. It's Tuesday, so Mikey is coming in. I'm gonna have him, we're gonna go ahead and unmask this. I'm gonna get this thing backed out and flipped around and probably back in here, and I'll probably have him do some assembly inside the spray booth because we'll need that other bay where the coupe is parked to proceed forward with some other jobs today. Here we have a new wheel liner for the right side of the Fiesta. We have left and right headlights, brand new. We have our driver's side seat belt retractor. We have our impact absorber for our front bumper rebar. We have a new grill insert for the Fiesta. We'll be disassembling this Ford bumper, and we'll be getting all the pieces and parts that we need off of it to install on the new bumper cover and go ahead and install on the new bumper. So anyways, guys, I also have a tailgate for a, let's see here, 2013 Ram, I believe. Anyways, I have to look back in my books, but I can't remember. Anyways, we got the tailgate in, and you can see with all my marks on here, it is in rough shape. For a new tailgate, this is in really extremely rough shape. Not sure what I'm gonna do with it yet. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and repair it. It's all minor damage. We do have one pretty good crease right here. We'll go ahead and pull out. We got some bends on our corners. This corner is bent. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. We got some bad machining edges. We got some tiny little dings all over it. So, a lot of grinder marks and just really rough metal work. So not sure what happened with this tailgate. I reached out to the company and they already refunded me some labor on it. So I told them I'm in a hurry, so I need to go ahead and fix this one. So we're gonna go ahead and get this thing stripped down, get the dents pulled out, smear some filler in a couple spots, and we're gonna go ahead and 80 grit out DA the whole thing. And we're gonna apply a few coats of high build primer to this tailgate, and we're gonna carefully block this thing out because it is gonna be PS2 silver, so from Chrysler. So we will be refinishing this tailgate in silver. We also got a new tailgate cap that'll go on the top here as soon as it's repainted. So I'd like to get started on this. I'd like to have this ready for paint by the end of the week, or at least in high build primer. That way we can spray it first thing Monday. We have the coupe back in the shop today. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but I have removed the front lip. Our old front lip is removed. I was not happy with it. I was not happy with it when I got it. I finally talked myself into it, and I talked myself into painting it, installing it. And there was part of it that I liked, and there was just a big chunk of it that every time I looked at it, I just did not like the look of it. So I actually, funny thing, I pulled it off and I set it on this Del Sol bumper, and relatively it fits pretty good. It's just it would need a little bit of trimming and shaving to get the fit a little tighter. But so good news is a Civic lip can fit on a Del Sol. Now there is a little bit of a gap there, but overall it fits a lot better than the Civic lip on a Civic. So right now I got it mocked up here. It looks pretty good here, but if you get over here, you'll see that I'm about an inch short. So we're gonna have to be coming in here and shaving off some of this extra material to make it essentially a little bit longer to reach over and actually make it all the way to the other end. But we did go with a Type R style front lip. It's a lot cleaner. It's gonna line up with the factory rocker panels a lot better. It's gonna look a lot more OE. Now it'll also kind of complement and match the Del Sol, because I did a Type R lip on that as well. So these lips, they need to be fitted. It's funny because a few years ago I can recall buying these lips and they would all just fit really, really, really good. And I feel like the last handful of lips I've seen in the last couple years have fit like trash completely. So they've kind of gone backwards a little bit. Maybe they're making replicas off of replicas, and that's probably a problem, but I wish they would spend a little more time in finalizing the fitment on these lips, because you can't just pull them out of the box, scuff them and paint them and then put them on anymore. You got to actually fit them first. Now, I also got our rear balances, or canards, or whatever, diffuser, whatever you want to call it, but they just kind of go on the side here. I'm actually pretty happy with how they look so far. I don't know what you guys think. Please let me know in the comments. They fit a lot like a mud flap on the side. And there's a couple mounting points underneath that go straight up. Probably put a couple screws up underneath in the bottom. We'll probably use some 3M double back tape along the edge here. It fits pretty darn good, and it drops the rear bumper to be a little more level with the factory rocker. And I think painted to match that these rear canards will look really, really, really good. So I'll probably use a little bit of heat too to kind of form this back corner to the bumper before we paint. And yeah, so tell me what you guys think in the comments. I kind of like that it's open in the center. I didn't want to go with a full rear lip. I actually purchased one originally, put it up for about 2 seconds, and instantly it was like, yeah, this is not gonna work out very good. There's no real good, clean way to mount it. It just didn't fit all that well for me to proceed forward with paint. So got rid of it. Was just gonna go lipless for a while, but then I saw these as an option and I thought, you know what, those look pretty good. So they were like $45. Went ahead and purchased them. Got them yesterday, taped them up, and overall I think those are gonna look pretty good. I'm not a fan of taping on my paint and putting holes in my parts, but I think these are a pretty good accessory, and I think these will change the look of the car and set it off a little bit and make it look pretty good. And I think along with the front lip, it'll just look extremely, extremely clean. I really love the look of this right now. So tell me what you guys think in the comments. Del Sol's looking pretty fresh too. A little bit dirty. We also got a 300,000 plus high mileage club Honda sticker. I don't know if I should have put it there, but I did, so too late. Get at me, guys, if you'd like a Nitro Autolab slap sticker. I can mail them out to you, so get at me. We'll send those out. So yeah, it's Tuesday morning. Pretty excited to be back in the shop. We got a big day. We're gonna get that Ford Fiesta assembled. We have another job coming in for an oil change. We have a Mercedes that's supposed to be coming in for some LED headlights, and we also have a Volvo coming in for a diagnostic, unfortunately we still have this Mustang sitting here. I don't know what to say, guys. I think we're pretty close to closing down the auto repair side of things. I can still see these rear shocks are still just loose, carelessly unfinished. I think we're pretty close to closing down the auto repair. Now, one of the big reasons that the transmission didn't get buttoned up yesterday is because there is a part that we're waiting for that gets clipped on for the slave cylinder. Now, I'm not sure exactly why it can't be put on after the fact. Maybe it's too high and too tight in there to work with, but I don't think so. But anyways, nothing got touched on this car yesterday, and I'm not sure why you wouldn't at least like lower it down, get the rear shocks bolted up, the rear wheels back on, torqued, even get the front wheels back on and torqued, just to get every last little thing so you're not sweating the last 10 minutes of the day or even going overtime at the end of the day. So very disappointed to see the progress on this car not go the way that it, not only I think that it should, but I think the way the customer thinks it should, society, any other shop out there would think it would go and can go a lot faster. Now, don't get me wrong, shit happens when you're working on cars. It can really set you back. Waiting on parts was part of it. Shit happens, but we have all the equipment here to be able to work past that. Now, I was in the booth yesterday and I had a paint reaction, and you know what, I had to stay a couple hours late to finish it up and make sure that it happened and that it got complete so I could have it assembled today when Mikey comes in. You know, I wasn't on my phone texting and Snapchatting and making stories and, you know, leaning up against my toolbox on my phone. So I like I said, I don't know how many more excuses that you can have on a job. I mean, shit happens, shit can happen again, but when shit keeps happening 3-4 times, and on every job and every car that hits the lift is on the lift for a week at a time, and there's just too many unfinished things. I mean, I don't understand why you wouldn't get those wheels and tires the fuck out of the way and get them back on the car, get the shocks bolted up, get everything in place that you can, instead of waiting for a $10 part. So very disappointed on how things are going on the auto repair side of things. I have been for a long time. I've had many people ask and wonder why and wonder what's going on here. And like I said, I think I don't need to be doing the auto repair as much. I don't think I'm going to be having anybody over here running the auto repair at all. It'll be me, between me and Mikey, for a while. And I just think it's time to probably let it go here soon. So we'll see how it goes. We got to get this car done. Should be done today. So anyways, guys, like this video, leave a comment down below, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one.
Ooh, like LeBron, though, or like Bonzo. Ooh, I'm a baller, yeah, shot caller, yeah. They love me, you can't touch me, nah, can't trust me. I'm too lucky. Look at me, look at you, what you see, what you do.